Okay, so I recently came across this article as I was scrolling through my phone, and I thought I will read through it, and take a little bit of a deep dive into some of the concept art for the new Avatar film, Fire and Ash. And I can say that I am actually looking forward to this film. I really enjoyed Way of the Water, and I really enjoyed the first film too. I just enjoy the whole concept of Pandora, and I enjoy and I enjoy the whole. I don't know. I like the whole Mother Nature aspect of it and the whole connectedness within one another. And also James Cameron, he's a great director as well. I love the films that he's done in the past, Titanic especially, and obviously this film. But yeah, Avatar, Fire and Ash. So I've read through a little bit of the article already, but I feel like I'll just go into it in a little bit more detail, and then we can look into the concept art together just to see if there's anything we can dissect or anything we can take from it. So I don't feel like I need to read through the whole thing. I'm just gonna take a little glance over. But this article here is pretty much just discussing James Cameron and as such excitement for its third installment is currently at an all-time high. Avatar 3, as known as Avatar Fire and Ash, set to release in 2025. Okay, will effectively expand the already established universe of Pandora, introducing the audience to the Red Navi civilization. So this Red Navi civilization, like this is going to be something interesting in the third installment, because in the Way of the Water they introduced those new. I don't know whether or not to call it civilization as well. Maybe that's what they plan to do. Like it shows Avatar, then they showed the other group of people, and now obviously we're going into the Red Navi. So it'll be interesting. I think they're gonna wait a little while until maybe the trailer, or maybe they'll show some concept art on what the Red Navi civilization actually look like. I don't know if they're going to be, it's more about their lore, more about like how they, what's the word, how they are different to the beings of Way of the Water. I'm guessing like the different races. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, just to see like what type of food they eat and how they interact with each other. Are they more fierce? Are they more fiery? No pun intended there. But yeah, fans recently got the chance to glance at the new aspect of the much awaited Avatar 3 through the movie's first concept art. Okay. Pandora's Red Navi people feature Avatar 3. The recently released images provided a glimpse into what Red Navi citizens could look like in the upcoming Avatar 3. So the concept art is more just about what's the word? Is it just more about the directors brainstorming, that type of thing, or like it gives you like some idea into what they're thinking for the Red Navi people? So it says here the snippets are highlighted the ashy terrain as well as the seemingly sentient airships. Alright, okay. The creative team behind Avatar Fire and Ash launched the project's first concept art at the recently concluded D23 event in Brazil. In the reveal, a total of 5 images showcasing new looks of Pandora, previously unexplored settings saw the light of day. One of the said conceptual pictures demonstrated an ashy terrain. We're gonna go look into this now, which would supposedly serve as the settlement for the Red Navi's people in Avatar 3. Alright, okay. So it will look more like an ashy. Well, we'll look into it in a bit more detail. Okay, the Avatar 3 concept art also introduced specialized airborne creatures, flaunting their unique design in full glory. Oh, airborne creatures. Okay, flaunting their unique design in full glory. So I guess we're talking about those dragons, James Cameron defined the Red Navi civilization as a reflection of the worst side of Navi. Okay, really? Wow. I guess like just like in any type of settlement, you have like the good areas and then you have the bad areas. So I'm guessing that's what they're referring to in that way. So criticized. It'll be interesting to see like the bad side to the Navi people. Obviously, there is good and bad in everything, but maybe I don't know what type of age rating this may be. It might be like age rating of 12 or something like that. So it can't be too bad, like to put it on the screen. But yeah. Sometimes in life and in movies and in filmmaking, you gotta take risks, But Yeah, okay. As the inspiration for his elemental settle, Avatar Fire and Ash is currently scheduled to hit the big screens on December the 5th, December 19th. So we gotta wait a whole year, man. A whole 12 months, flipping out. But that's fine, that's fine. Hopefully my mind is gonna be in the right place before this film, so I can go in there and be like, you know what? I've done good this year. I'm actually gonna enjoy this film in peace. Maybe I'll bring somebody special, who knows. However, plot details regarding the film remain under wraps at the time of writing. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty much what the article had to say, and now we're going to go look into the concept art. Okay, so this is the first picture here. This is the first picture, and it shows some underwater creatures from what we have seen previously in Way of the Water. We see, some beings that are, I guess, like playing together, or almost. It would be so cool to live in this type of world. You gotta be honest. Like, imagine just like. Imagine just connecting with this water being so peacefully, and then just like commuting around the local areas to get food and to interact with each other. Like, it'd be so cool to live in this type of environment. but yeah, so like here, this is all I can see really right now from the concept art of this picture in particular. I just see what's the word? I just see almost like a gathering, and almost just like a little settlement, to be honest with you. This is definitely the concept art of Way of the Water. I don't see, obviously I see some fire, but fire and ash, I don't see any of the Red Na'vi civilization here at the moment. This seems more related to Way of the Water, and how they're connecting with this. I don't know what this is here. It seems more like a reflections of the boats, I guess, in the fire, maybe. But yeah. I'm going to move on to the next picture now. That's all I can take in from here. If you have seen anything else, then be sure to leave something in the comments so that we can elaborate a little bit more and create more of a discussion. Okay, so this is what they were talking about when they were talking about the ashy terrain. And, I can see... Alright, okay, so it does show actually. It does show the Red Na'vi. I didn't see that before. This is actually part of the Red Na'vi civilization. I thought that they were going to be entirely red, but clearly not. They're more grey looking, to be honest with you, with like red stripes, which is pretty new and pretty unique actually. Oh yeah, so here it looks like pretty much like a leader of the camp. Obviously this being here is almost like they're under arrest from this character. I'm assuming that this character is gonna bring. What's the word? It's going to bring this being to that person over there. Don't know if it's right to call him a person or not. But yeah, I don't know what this person has done to in order to probably trespassing or probably something along those lines. But yeah, this is the first time that I've seen like a Red Na'vi from the Avatar. This is the first thing that I can take from it. And yeah, they've got some weapons, so they seem quite civilized. This is the ashy terrain. Don't know if there's anything more that I can see. I can see the dragons up top, But like, to be honest with you, it just seems like the same as Way of the Water. Obviously, it's not going to be the same, but what's the word? It just seems like very similar to the creatures of the past two films. I'll be more interested to see new creatures, to be honest with you, of the Avatar world. But I guess they're gonna save that for the actual film. They don't want to give everything away straight away, which is good. But yeah, this ashy terrain is what I can see, almost like the moon, to be honest with you, almost like a moon settlement type of thing. So yeah, I'm guessing the types of food that they eat, and the types of interactions that they have with one another, and also the personality, like the accents. Like, obviously I'm from Manchester, and the accent of somebody in Jamaica or the accent of somebody in Poland is going to be very different. So I don't know if that's going to be the same here, or if we're going to talk about like one type of country, then the accent that I have of Manchester and the Liverpool accent is going to be different. So it's going to be interesting and unique to see how they interact in how they communicate with each other in the next film. So I believe there's more concept art that we're going to go through. This creature here, okay, like I like the color of this. I don't know what it is. Also, I can see the Red Na'vi again, the grey pastel looking tone or color of the skin, and the eyes look a little bit different too from what I can briefly see here. But yeah, this independent what's the word? what do you call it when you like? I think like you tame this animal in some words. Like this. Well, it's not a pet by any means. It's almost like connected on one with her. So I don't know what the right word is to really call this creature or animal, but it suits her a lot. You know, it actually suits her a lot. I'm assuming it's a her, or it's a she. Sorry. But yeah, I like this. I like this being a lot. I like this creature a lot. You know, like the design on it is very unique. It's very. It matches the Red Navi quite a lot. It matches her in particular very well. I don't know what it is, but I do like it. You know, if I was to choose, I'd probably choose something like this. You know, like if I was to be in that civilization, I would probably choose to jump on a. I'd probably choose the design or a creature of this nature. You know, because it's quite fierce looking, but it doesn't look evil either. Like it looks like in between, but it looks more good than bad. You know, that's just something that I can take from it. You know, but yeah. I like it, you know. I like this creature. I like it. I like this animal quite a lot. But yeah. So yeah, that was the third concept art. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, so this is the airships that they were talking about in the article, and this is the. I guess this is the. You know, the. I guess we're gonna call it like normal Avatar beings that we have seen in the first and second film, Way of Water, and you know the original. I guess these are the airships, you know. Oh, right. So these are new creatures that are not controlling. That these are, what's the word? That these are supporting these big airships in some ways, you know. But I can guarantee like this is almost like, obviously it's got wings here as well, and this almost looks like its lungs, rather than like its brain or its head shape. But you know, it's pretty. It'll be interesting to see how it flies pretty much, you know, because it's gonna fly very different to, you know, the beings that are up in the air here, and you know those dragon looking beings. I don't know what the official name is called, but yeah, it's gonna fly very different. It's gonna fly more sturdy, more stable. But yeah, it seems quite interesting. Obviously there's a huge planet behind. I don't know if that's the moon or what, but like are they gonna introduce like a new civilization completely, like a new, what's the word, what's the word now? Like another like type of alien being, maybe alien beings or a new type of alien world alongside Pandora. That'd be cool. You know what I mean? Just to see like the different, what types of different shapes and features that they might have, and see if they can, you know, live harmoniously together. Like I'm reaching far here, to be honest with you, but you know, I just see the size of this planet here. Like surely that can't be a moon, you know, because we got two things here, 1, 2, and we got this massive planet-looking type atmospheric. I don't know if atmospheric is the right word, but you know, something massive in the background right next to Pandora here. But yeah, that's what I can see. Obviously, the water looks beautiful as ever. You know, I would just love to deep dive into that water. Seriously, I just love to swim there with my fins open and just like swim there for days. You know, to be honest with you, and hopefully the water's warm as you know. That's you know, what am I doing on Earth? You know, like honestly. But yeah, okay. So yeah, that seems pretty cool from what I can see. I like the little glitter that they have here. You know, like that's pretty much like the ethos of the whole Pandora, to be honest with you. Like this color here and this like fragments and these particles, and you know, it's quite pretty. You know, it's quite pretty. But yeah. Okay, so this is the last concept art picture. Pretty much so this is a closer look at the previous picture. So it looks more translucent than what I originally imagined. Before it looked more like a solid color, but here it seems more liquidy, more I guess translucent is probably the best word. You can't like directly see through it, but you can almost see through it, type of thing. But yeah, it's they look like jellyfish actually. That's what I've just come to notice. And here they look more like the back side of the ship looks more like a what's it called, like a stingray type of thing. But yeah, this is pretty much what I've taken from all this concept art, you know. That was, I believe, that was like 5 pictures. So, you know, that was pretty nice deep dive that I went into there, you know. I don't really go into things so much, but I feel like I might do more of this in the future, you know, regarding Avatar, regarding new films that I'm looking forward to, regarding video games, because, you know, it's my channel. I can kind of like really do what I want with this one, you know, I'm kind of free with it, but it's always going to be related to mediography. It's always going to be related to films and video games, and, you know, I might do a little bit of a deep dive into The Last of Us 3 maybe, or The Last of Us prequel, whatever may, what's the word? Whatever may come through with that. But right now, what I'm excited for is definitely this film of Avatar. But yeah, feel free to subscribe. Feel free to like the video. And feel free to, you know, let's elaborate a little bit more in the comment section. You know, tell me what you think of the Avatar universe. Tell me what you think of Pandora and, you know, the Red Na'vi civilization. Did you expect it? Did you expect those beings to look that way, or did you expect their design to look that way? Because I didn't. I thought they were just going to be completely red, you know, and red and black, and, you know, almost like the, like, what's the word? I was gonna say like almost like devilish type colors, but, you know, the red and the black. But I guess I was wrong, you know. I guess they went with grey and red, so, you know, it'll be interesting to see how these characters are, you know. I guess because I've seen like the red and black in teaser trailers and things like that. But yeah, I need to learn to take a breath, you know. I feel like I'm just like having all these ideas in my mind and just keep going, that type of thing. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed it, and, you know, I hope subscribe. This is my road to 1,000 subscribers. I'm gonna get there. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. 1,000 subscribers. But yeah, follow me on Instagram too. I post, you know, just to see more about my personality and who I am, and, you know, my type of the type of person I am, really. But yeah, anyway, there'll be a new video soon. Don't worry.